Shalom everyone, it's Messiah's Table coming to you live. This is, gosh, what is it? I think it's an 8x8 small canvas, but again, I was trying to work with smaller canvases for a little bit. So, because I've been practicing the cloud pour. Now it's funny, and this is a true story. In a Facebook group of fluid art, pouring people, and I interacted with one of them. One of them had a really nice piece of cloud pour, and I was like, well, I'm going for that, and it hasn't been coming out. She said, well, they usually come out by accident. I'm like, that doesn't help me. So she probably meant well, but she said every time she intentionally goes for them, they don't come out. But I'm like, okay. But anyway, this came out, and I love it because now this is the effect that I've been going for. This is a cloud pour, okay? And these, again, are bigger, much bigger than before, and I just love it. It's a small piece, but I'm trying to go slow. It's drying. I just did it not too long ago. Now, what I also changed, which I know you have to sandwich the cloud pour in between the colors and all that, but everything is pre-mixed. Okay, so Floetrol with the everything was mixed, like I said. Cloud pour mix. Then I mixed the colors. Then I mixed my own pouring medium. Okay, and I also used for the cloud mix. I used Bare Ultra White satin enamel. Now, before I was using Deco Art satin enamels. This is the first time I used the Bare, and look at the result. I'm not knocking Deco Art, but look at these cells here. Using, again, the Bare satin enamel with the pouring medium and Artist Loft. 2 tablespoons of Artist Loft titanium white, right? And so I mixed all of that and mixed the colors. I got about 4 colors. Amsterdam acrylics. This is the Artist Loft titanium white that I used in the cloud mix. I put also Vallejo pearl medium. I think I mentioned it before. It's a preference whether you want to put it in or not, but for me, I find that when I put it in, the paints just look so much better. Put a little bit in it. I don't put too much. Then you got your GAC 800, your Floetrol, a little bit of water. These are the colors I used: turquoise green, permanent red violet. I love the blues, brilliant blue, and sky blue light. So these 4 colors is what I used, and look at the result. Again, like, I just love it. I used the heat gun, pop in the air bubbles. The base coat was just house paint, white house paint. Again, that's a preference. Some people don't put a base coat down. I do. I find it helps me with the flow of the paints and everything. But when I put the base coat, I use a blowtorch or the heat gun to pop in the air bubbles, and then I pour the cloud mix pour in it. Well, I pour the mixture of colors, but I love this piece. I love it. Again, big fluffy cloud cells now, and it was just a straight pour. It's a straight pour. I poured it all in 1 cup, poured it right on there. Yeah, I love it. Try not to not to lose the composition of just like this being in the center here how I wanted it. So yeah, so it really didn't take much for the cells to pop up. But again, I used bare satin enamel. Let me try to get it over here. I used this one here. That's what I use indeed. Right, ultra pure white, 7050 bare premium plus. That's what I use. I think it's 1 tablespoon. Yeah, 1 tablespoon of bare, 2 tablespoons of the Artist Loft soft white, and 1 teaspoon of the pearl medium, and that's pretty much in a little bit of water. That's the cloud mix. Again, the pouring medium that I put together was 1 teaspoon Floetrol, 1 teaspoon GAC 800, and just some water to thin it out. And that's the pouring medium. Because the cloud mix calls for 2 tablespoons of pouring medium. So the cloud mix is 2 tablespoons Artist Loft, again the white, 1 tablespoon of the satin enamel, and 2 tablespoons of pouring medium, and then 1 teaspoon of the pearl medium, and then a little bit of water. And that's your cloud mix. Then you sandwich that in between the colors, right? However you layer it in 1 cup, and then that's what you're pouring on. Either your bare canvas or your canvas that has a base coat, and that's it. So again, I've been going for this for a little bit of time, for about a week and a half. A little bit of disappointments here and there, but like I say, don't get discouraged. I could have gotten real discouraged. I could have, but instead it motivated me. It motivated me to try again and again and again. And I think, again, I just have to say, for me, the bare satin enamel worked better than the Deco Art satin enamel. And I was missing this. Artist Loft, I was like, well, it's cheap paint. I really don't want to use it. But to be honest, you put your 2 tablespoons of this into the cloud mix, and I want to say that it made a difference. I mean, I think before I had this, I was using just white Amsterdam paint, and I love Amsterdam. That's what I use primarily, but it just wasn't coming out, whether it was the way I was mixing it or whatever the case is. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. I'm loving it again. So I guess maybe now I'll start experimenting with little bigger canvases. I think I actually have to go to Michael's and pick up some, but yeah, I love it. I love it. So any comments, any feedback, please let me know. I'm gonna post this on my Facebook feed and Instagram, as well as other groups and stuff. So I'm really happy with it, and again, it's all part of the journey. If something's not coming out, don't get discouraged. Just keep at it. You can see my other videos on YouTube where I share and I post and I share the other testimonies of me trying and it not coming out, and you can actually see the progression. So praise Yah, and be encouraged. Until next time, be blessed and be a blessing. Shalom.